How are you doing, my fellow Narcadians? It is I, Talsar Geldon, Master of the Narcadian Order, and we're here for more Pathfinder Adventure Path. Today we're starting Book 3 of Iron Gods, The Choking Tower. When last time we played this, our players were able to finish off Lords of Rust by taking out Hellion, and now they're heading back to Torch to get the reward for that. So, we'll be dealing with that here in a little bit. And remember, links will be down below to the Patreon and to my Discord channel if you'd like to become members of the Narcadian Order. Alright, so I know it's been a while, so I don't know how much you guys remember from last time when we finished off.
I remember we killed some AI fucker.
We killed a god. That's all.
Like I said, some AI fucker.
We finished.
No, there's a comma in that, so.
And then things happened, and
let's see. Hellion was trying to transform the reactivated excavator into its body and transform it into a mobile stronghold. We learned it was attempting to burrow into the heart of Silvermount. The structure required more power than it had. Hellion had recently revealed to Kolgara that he was not the first of the Iron Gods spawned by the entity it calls Unity. Another came before it, a prophet of Unity named Cassandali. Cassandali betrayed Unity and escaped. Took with her a device called a neurocam, which had been recorded with many of Unity's secrets, and Hellion had hoped Unity's weaknesses as well. Hellion's robotic minions were never able to track down and capture Cassandali, so the neurocam still exists somewhere. Cassandali was an android, not an artificial intelligence, and she's likely been dead many centuries, but if we can discover the site of her death, we may be able to retrieve the stolen neurocam and extract useful information about Unity from it. We believe that let's see, Cassandali was in southern Numeria, in an area now settled by worshippers of Aristil, the town of Iadenveigh. So that's our place to search, but first we need to return back and inform the town of what we've discovered. I believe that's where we were at.
Yeah, that's not an L, that's an I. I believe it's Iadenveigh.
Iadenveigh.
So yes, you. Thank you, Magic Dealer. I am very impressed by your note taking.
Holy crap, Magic! Thank God somebody in this group is taking notes.
So yes, you are after finishing up in Rustwall. You fuck.
Those are the notes if anybody wants to read through them in detail.
Fuck no.
So, you pretty much hand control of Rustwall over to the Steel Talons, who their leader, I can't remember her name off the top of my head because I deleted all that stuff. Thanks you very much, and says you can come back at any time you're looking for junk. So you head back to Torch. You meet with the leadership over there, including with Dulga and I just read his name earlier. It was Conair. That's his name. That's right. The guy you rescued. Connor Bain was his name.
Yes.
You went to the council and you gave them your findings as to the nature of Hellion, what he was trying to achieve. They're very thankful that you were able to deal with the problem, and has rewarded your party an additional 8,000 gold.
Ooh.
And they are saddened to hear of the loss of Sir Knight Dalland, but are pleased to see that you have got 2 new party members with your group.
I'm gonna miss Sir Knight Dalland. Not very much. I miss. Yeah.
So that's 1,142.85 gold for each of us.
I've thrown it into the loot list.
All right. So, you have told the council of your intentions of tracking down this lead of Castendalee in the town of Iadenveigh. Is there anything else you'd like to do here? Any questions you'd like to ask while you're here?
Do they know anything about Iadenveigh?
Dolga replies, "We've not had much contact with Iadenveigh. They are very insular. Occasionally we have people who come through who have been there, but from what we have been told, they are devout followers of Iristil, and they abhor technology."
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It seems they've had some rather unfortunate incidents surrounding it.
Unfortunate incidents? What do you mean?
I don't have any further details. Like I said, they're very insular.
Keep that in mind. I can't think of anything. Grand Inquisitor Jean Pascal is going to make a religion check to see if he recognizes the god they mentioned.
Okay. Okay, okay, you didn't roll very high, but that's okay because this is a commonly known deity. Iristil is one of the main gods in the pantheon. He is pretty much the god of nature, essentially. He is beloved by rangers and druids.
Well, do they get along with supporters of Sanre?
Sure, yeah, they're both good aligned deities.
Okay, so they won't fuck me over. Good to know. You guys want to do some shopping while we're here, back in town? Guys?
Well, I mean, I got nothing to buy right now.
If you
I kind of
want,
want
we
to.
could, but
Sure.
I want to see if I can get my crossbow to get better. I like a better crossbow.
How many wands of cure light do I have? 3 left.
Because it's currently got an attack bonus of +1, but I want that higher.
All right, so you wanted an enchanted to a +2?
Yes.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
alright, well,
Diplomatize!
All right, you ask around the town, and unfortunately, this place doesn't have anyone skilled enough to handle an enchantment of that caliber.
All right.
Well, maybe this next town will.
Torch is a small town, so their availability of certain goods is limited. Goods and services
Figured.
are pretty limited, so.
I figured. Never hurts to ask, though.
All right, now Iadenveigh is going to be, pardon me. Where's this at here?
It's right here. So, I'd say it's about a 2.
All right. From the town of Torch, the most direct route to Iadenveigh is via a dusty road leading west toward the Gorham Pots at the headwaters of the Dagger River, and then down along the river banks. Is a trip of
No, you keep going. I was going to ask something.
Yeah. It is a trip of approximately 140 miles.
How quick would it be to travel down the river?
Let's see here.
Imagine chartering a boat would not be that expensive, would it?
Well, let's see here.
We'd need to travel over to the Dagger River and then see if there are any boats that come up far enough.
And there's Gorham Pots. I imagine that's a trade hub, I'd imagine, considering it's next to a river, and rivers are known for being trade hubs.
And it's at the end of the river, so it's the last stop.
Yeah, that seems like it would be a pretty easy to find a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Can we do a knowledge check, knowledge local on Gorham Pots, see if they
Yeah,
provide
I'm gonna do that.
boats?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
Okay. Gorham Pots is located on the Numerian Plains region, central Numeria, near the source of the Dagger River, and is known for its abundant geothermal hot springs and mud pots. It is a traditional breeding ground for dangerous insects known as zenworms. Given its name, it is thought to be a holy site to Gorham, the god of battle. There is no further information on it.
Guess we'll just have to see when we get there.
I guess so.
I'm listening to the WWE in the background right now.
Good for you.
Dogs are going crazy. I might have I have dogs situation.
Good thing my dog is relatively quiet.
He's training to be ninja. All right. Well, the travel to from Torch to Gorham Pots looks roughly like
Day.
From Torch to Gorham Pots. Let's see. So if this equals a mile. So let's see. 5-mile travel.
That's a weird scale. Each one of those bars is 12.5 miles.
Really?
Yeah, it goes from 0 miles to 100.
Oh.
There are 8 sections. That's 12.5 mile per. That's a weird
That
fucking
scale's-
scale.
Yes, it is. It does not help anyone.
Blame Paizo.
I do. So it's like 36 miles. Maybe a bit less.
Okay, so the average human can travel 2 miles a day.
We're not your average human warrior.
No, but I'm averaging. So if we were to walk there, it'd take us 18 days.
No, it wouldn't take us 18 days. It would take us plot days.
Plot days can be 18 days. It depends on how generous the GM is feeling.
Let's see. At walking speed, Pathfinder is 3 miles per day at 30-foot movement speed.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, 3 miles an hour at 30-foot movement speed. Which means if we push ourselves, if we just walk all day, we could get from Torch to Gorham in 1 day, but we're going to be tired at the end. We could do it in 2 without exerting ourselves too badly.
Seems reasonable.
Phone call.
Alright, so that's your game plan to head to Gorham Potts and try and charter a ship?
Seems okay if it's okay with everyone else.
I'm okay with that. Mike, you
Yep,
okay
that's
with
the plan.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Alright.
alright.
Everybody got food?
Oh yeah, we should probably stock up on rations for just in case.
Yeah. You
We don't want a repeat of the Reign of Winter game. Alright, how much does do rations usually cost?
I think it's a silver piece per.
What's up?
It's 5 silver per trail ration for regular rations.
Alright. How many do you think we'd need for a journey of this big? Because we're not just going to be traveling this way.
Well, if we can't catch a boat and we end up having to walk the whole way, that's maybe a week total. So I'm just going to pick up 10 rations and mark 2 of them off on my characters.
Yeah, same here.
Give me a little extra leeway.
Do androids dream of electric feasts? The answer is
Technically, Vorba can get orc rations, but she doesn't want to.
Hey, Shadow, what you doing in here?
Is that your cat?
No, that'd be the dog we're watching my cousin's dog for the night, and he's in here.
Okay, so you travel across country. The weather is pleasant. It only takes a couple days to get to Gorham Potts, but you get there. It's a small little town that borders the Dagger River, and you don't see a whole lot of people around. But what do you do?
I guess we ask if there's a boat we can charter.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check.
Oh. Isn't this a bigger town than the other place?
I have insufficient information on this place to give you a definitive answer.
They make pottery, which they probably ship back and forth from the river, but it's not high quality pottery because it's made out of mud. So it's probably a little bit bigger than Torch, but not significantly so.
All right.
Surprised if they make mud stuff. I'm surprised they don't have a business making adobe bricks.
Delarose, somehow you seem to insult people, and you end up getting slapped at one point in the face. Something you said just rubbed someone the wrong way.
I probably insulted someone, called someone a heretic at some point.
Probably.
You bastard.
Do any of you heretics here have a boat? What?
Who are you
Warning.
calling a heretic?
He's still
The
in
heretic,
mourning.
of course.
Roba hopefully is more diplomatic than her uncle.
Alright. Nim and Vroba, you have more success than Delaro. You are directed to a doghouse where you're led to understand there might be a ship there large enough to handle your party.
I'll be right back. I gotta go wash my glasses. Keep talking though. I can still hear you.
All right, so
Excellent. We will head there and inquire inside.
all right, you head to this dock house, and you see a sign above the entryway saying calling Dagger River Expeditions, and it's carved out of driftwood. It looks crudely made. The place is a little bit more than a shack, but do you go in?
Is there a door, and if so, is it open or closed?
There is no door. It is a open doorway.
I guess we go in. We got no other choice.
After you, Inquisitor.
Hail!
All right.
Are you the ones who are we to acquire a trip down the Dagger River?
You see a counter. Looks like it's also made of driftwood, half rotted. There's a door in the back that at least it goes to like a storeroom of some sort. You hear, hold on! You hear some rummaging around, some banging, like son of a bitch, and you see this half orc come stumbling out and says, "All right, what do you want?"
Oh, this is gonna suck. We are a humble group of adventurers. When we are seeking passage down the Dagger River to the town of Iadenveigh.
Iadenveigh, huh? Not many folks go down there. Blank looks at Delaro.
Blanc is just like offended at the word humble.
I'm trying to nick. I look at Blanc and I elbow him. I'm like, I'm trying to taggle him down at prices. Don't start with me.
All right.
If he thinks we're poor, he won't charge us much.
But I am not poor. I have clothing now.
Okay, Dobby.
I was naked before. Now I am.
Like I said, okay, Dobby.
By the way, my name is Dagon.
My name is Blanc. I only recently got this name.
Right. Yeah. Are you guys... Look, I don't deal with weirdos, so...
I
have
am not
money.
a weirdo.
Well-
I am an android.
We'll keep him on a short leash.
Okay.
How much would a trip down the river be for all of us?
Well, I got a ship big enough to handle you lot. It's a long ship. Let's see here. That's about 100 and let's call it like 110 miles. They get you down there. That's let's see. It looks like he's trying to do math in his head. That'll cost you. Let me actually pull up my calculator for this.
Blanc wants so desperately to say something, but he won't.
And let's see here. There are. Let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 of you.
Oh, yeah, they actually have rates for this stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Alright, well, that'll cost you 53 gold and 9 silver.
That's not too bad.
Does that include meals?
No.
This is not much of a river cruise.
That's not really a river cruise, my friend.
Now, if you want food, that'd be extra. Make it even 60 and I'll include food.
Done.
Alright.
Perhaps we should haggle?
I got the gold off for the fucking
I find this hilarious. You were going to initially try and haggle, and you're like, oh fuck it, we don't.
It's only 60 gold. We'll just throw it at him.
Fuck it, we got the money.
I have a counter offer. No, Bug, it is okay. But I want to give my counter offer. No, you do not.
All right. Now let the boys speak. What's your counteroffer?
My counter offer is you just take us down the river out of the goodness of your heart.
Roll diplomacy.
If this succeeds, I will fucking.
You know, you make an interesting point, but here's my counteroffer: 70 gold.
Oh, he went up. That's not how haggling works. Even I know
Well,
that.
which is why we were willing to pay the 60, because it's not that much.
Nah, I'm pulling your legs.
Isn't that much either. I mean, but I think my friend wants to just go down the river free. But don't worry, we'll make him pay.
I'm just pulling your legs. Still make it 60, but yeah, no, I don't do this stuff for charity.
You
I
should.
expect you to. And the goddess Siren Ray thanks you for ferrying two of her ministers of justice.
You are a terrible inquisitor.
Right.
And you are a very annoying android. Did you know that?
I think we should keep Blanc's race a secret. Just call him Pale Human.
Yeah, because we're going to a place full of a bunch of fucking Luddites.
Anyways. Knocking off 60 gold, eh?
All right. When will you be ready to leave?
Wait, is that individually or all together?
Oh, that's total.
Okay, thank you. Just wondering.
Oh, well then, knocking off 10 gold.
Heck, we can just chip in, like, what? There's seven of us?
7 of you.
Yeah, we can just chip in, like, 5-10 gold each, and I don't even have to pay the whole sum.
Hmm.
You said you were paying. Just kidding.
Well, let's see here. It's I should be. It'll take me some time to get the supplies together and get the boat ready. So, meet back here tomorrow morning.
Right, I guess there's some time to look into this place and see if they have any things that we can shore up our defenses. See if they got potions or not. I asked him.
Potions.
Is there a blacksmith in this town?
What town do you think would exist successfully without a blacksmith?
You would be surprised.
Yeah, we got wagons need mending, horses need shoeing. Yeah, of course we got a blacksmith.
Just making sure, my friend. You never know.
Why asking?
I want to turn this crossbow into something better for killing heretics.
Good luck with that.
That's what I said.
Blanc, I am so close to fucking drowning you in the river.
I don't think I can drown.
We will test that. I'll hold you down. Me and Vorver will hold you down until eventually maybe the bubbles stop. So yeah, I guess I'll look around and see. Hopefully I don't insult anyone this time.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Fuck it. I'll do a diplomacy check to see if they can find someone who can make this crossbow better.
You asked. Well, you don't get slapped in the face this time.
That's good.
You seem to have learned a bit of decorum. The few people who will still talk to you, however, they tell you, look, this is the small little like boat community here. We don't have anything fancy like that. If you want something fancy like that, you gotta, go to like Starfall or something like that. I mean, you're not gonna find that stuff here.
A good crossbow. My kingdom for a good crossbow. Alright. You guys looking for anything while we're here?
I mean, they have some basic weapons, and they might even have some masterwork weapons, but anything magical is going to be out of the question here.
Alright, let me look at Vorba's weapons. She has a regular scimitar, so I guess I can get her a masterwork scimitar.
Yeah, give me have her do a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I'm surprised you guys aren't looking around, considering we have time.
We had shopping time before this game already, so the rest of us have our stuff.
Ooh, yes, Roba, you actually managed to find yourself a masterwork weapon.
Yes.
You rolled a 26, my friend.
Nice. So that does what?
It's plus one. Yeah, plus 1 to attack rolls.
Okay. I'll add that to her attack list. It still say scimitar, but it's now a masterwork scimitar.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to do for the rest of the day?
No, let's just find a place to sleep for the night.
All right. You're able to find a small inn. There's a woman working behind the bar, also half work, and there's a lot of half works around here because, like I said, this place is devoted primarily to Gorum. So, what do you expect?
How old is the woman? This is Roba asking because that's the kind of tree she barks up.
Let's see here.
Watch it be a fucking 40-year-old woman.
Well, that's not right.
What?
I try to randomly roll her age, and initially I got 12. I rolled it again. No, we're not that kind of. We're not that kind of gaming group.
Happened. Rover would immediately slit her wrist.
Okay, so she looks like she's in her late 30s.
That's acceptable. Roba's only. Well, not really. No.
Okay, so I looked away for just a moment. Is Roba trying to get some strange?
Because Roba's still too young for her.
Oh my God! Can we just not do this, please?
Yes, let's drop this. Roba's 17, and I was hoping it would at least land in the ballpark of at least the 20 to 18 range.
Oh my God! Disgusting! No, I do not want to hear Zygrade roleplay for getting some.
It was just fade to black, you son of a bitch.
I don't even think about fading to black.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
All right.
I'm having flashbacks. I'm destroying the morphs.
All right. All right. So she walks him in and says, what can I? I can't really do a female half-orc voice very well. All right, what can I do for you?
We're looking for rooms.
Rooms. Well, we've got. Well, you're gonna have to share. We don't have enough for all of you.
Of course.
I do not require a room. I will go sleep in your garbage heap.
He's not kidding, by the way.
You should stop doing that.
It's where I slept for 2 years. It was
the half-orc woman just looks at Blanc with this just really strange look, and Oh, whatever. I'm not one to judge, but
No. It is okay. You can judge. We all do.
We all do.
Interesting man.
If you have 3 rooms, we will be that will be acceptable.
all right. We got some. Let's see here. This is gonna be. All right, it costs you 2 silver pieces each.
It's not too bad. Here's 2 silver pieces. How many silver pieces is 1 gold?
10.
10. Here's 1 gold piece for all of us.
Thank you. I got some food going, and so you want to just go ahead and sit down, and I'll get you some ale, and some food.
You can get ale for them. Roba and John Kreskow don't drink.
No good. More ale for me and Dimitri.
You got any
Yes,
tea?
I'll see ale.
We drink tonight. Ha.
You got any tea?
Tea.
I could
We'll pay
probably
extra
whip
for
up
it if
some
it-
tea
if it-
for
if
you
it's
if
off
you
the
would
menu.
like.
No, not that tea.
Yeah. And we don't get much coffee around here. I got some tea leaves back here. That'll cost you 2 copper.
Here's 3 silver. I like
Oh.
overpaying. Just to make my reputation better.
Thank you very much, my lord.
Ooh, you got a title.
Well, one of them is literally an inquisitor, so that technically makes them kind of lordy.
All right. She comes out with a little bit with some mugs of ale, platter of cheese, and sausage.
I'm very hungry now.
So that'll cost a total of. And there's also bread in there as well. So that would be. Let's see here. That's 4. That's 1.4. Oh, they have haggis on here. Huh.
Really?
You
You ever had haggis? I have.
No, I have never had haggis.
It's pretty good, actually.
And that'll be 4.
Boiled sheep stomach.
All right, so that'll cost you 4 silver and 4 copper each.
Okay.
So,
I want mine double, so I'm just paying a gold.
okay, that's fine.
Just
I'll be
eating
right back.
one
I'm gonna
with
get some food.
Hi, Mike. You've been awfully quiet.
Yeah. Hasn't been anything going on really.
Street meat. What the fuck is?
Be joining Blanc out in the garbage heap?
Cat.
Nope. I will be
Or
drinking
roadkill.
and eating, so that's what I will be doing.
So, the night passes on eventfully. You eat your food. You eventually retire to your chambers. Is there anything you'd like to do at night?
Well, I do my usual spell prep. Studying my spell book. Let's see, do I have any daily shenanigans set up at the moment? Not at the moment.
Alright, so night passes by uneventfully. Next
No
morning.
assassins tried to kill us.
No. So you wake up next morning, get your things together, and you go over to Dagger River Expeditions and meet Dagon. And he says, "Alright, the boat's all ready. Load your shit. Let's get the fuck out of here."
I like this man.
All right, let's go. We're carrying all we
Full
have.
health yet? Back at full health again? I'm just wondering.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just
Oh, disconnected. No.
I did it on purpose because I keep on trying to impersonate and stuff, and it doesn't work. And so I thought maybe if I closed down, and came back in,
All right. So
it gave me an error when I tried to copy and paste the icon.
I had a
Sorry.
7-Up cake.
Keep going. Keep going.
Excuse me. So.
Did you connect with a different name?
I don't think
That
so.
would do it.
Maybe I did.
Let me check.
There was another guy toggled it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Last time it was in caps for both letters.
Oh, how am I supposed to remember that? All right. Anyway.
All right. So you traveling down river dramatically cuts down your travel's time. So you're able to make it down there in only about 3 days.
Nice.
So you get to the end. There's a little jetty built there near Iadenveigh, and Deegan says, "All right, this is our stop."
Thanks for the trip. It's been lovely.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, this is
So you said it's been 4 days, basically, total?
It's been about 5 days. It took you 2 days to get to the Gorman Pots. 1 day spent there. Closer to 6 days.
Okay, then I'm fully healed.
not too bad.
All right, so you make your way. You can see the town of Iadenveigh off in the distance. So I now have the map for Iadenveigh revealed, if you would like to take a look at it.
Right. Remember, everybody, technology is bad.
So don't reveal that our companion here is an android, because they will probably kill him.
Well, as long as he keeps his energy lines hidden, doesn't, like do a nano boost or anything like that, it should be all right. Because he can pass for human. But his behavior
We're
is
starting at part.
yeah, right over there. Yeah, so
We'll just say he's got problems.
all right, and you.
That's what they used to call autistic people back then.
Hey, we're in Iadenveigh.
All right, so you approach from the north side. As you approach the town, you see sticking from a large wooden post the remains of a gearsman.
What is a gearsman?
It's an automaton.
Fun.
Ooh.
It's been badly wrecked. It's in pieces. There's spears sticking out of it, and you basically see a sign that pretty much says, "No technology allowed. You have been warned."
Yeah.
Oh,
buddy. Uh-oh. The kitties. Sorry,
I
guys.
wonder, how serious do you think they take that?
They have a fucking crucified gearsman. I think they take it very, very seriously.
I should probably not mention what I am.
No, you really shouldn't.
I'm just saying, we have quite a number of technological-based items that we carry with us.
Oh, it should be fine. Just say that we took them off of unfortunate encounters with robots, and they are trophies battle trophies.
Well,
I don't think they'll buy that.
If they don't,
let's hide them
Dimitri.
in the handy haversack. And
Dimitri.
The droid said he didn't need to breathe, right? He's okay.
No. For all intents and purposes, Blanc is technically human, but
I was just saying, if you didn't need to breathe, I could put him in a bag. You got a bag.
that means we can easily prove he's not a machine by subjecting him to the drowning test.
oh, we are not talking Blanc. Hey, Dimitri.
Yes, Boza!
If anyone questions what Blanc is, just make growly noises.
Yes, Boza. My wife's calling. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. So I'll be right back. All right.
You know.
All right. So you
I
are.
think Magic's back yet, though.
Oh, okay.
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 Oh,
So you're on the outskirts of Iadenveigh. What do you want to do?
uh,
I want to put this town to the torch. Can we?
no, we really shouldn't.
Okay. By the way, I don't think Magic Dealer's back.
He just said
Yeah,
he
I'm
is.
back.
And I thought that was Mike for a second.
Nope.
All right.
We have, how much tech do we actually have on us?
I got nothing.
The list.
I got my axe.
We have a dose of universal serum, a dose of vitality serum, 2 vials of cure-all, 5 black hypogun, 4 nanite canisters, a trauma pack plus, a time-worn medlance, a skill chip Mark 1, 2 zip sticks, 20 batteries, a power relay, 3 rolls of ion tape, time-worn auto grapnel,
All that can fit in a bag.
time-worn proximity helm, 120 food tubes, power cable and inhibitor facet, 5 key cards with a brown strip, 1 key card with a black stripe, 13 brown access cards, 2 white access cards, 4 gray access cards, a green access card. We got quite a few things. Oh, and a time-worn emergency shelter we haven't sold yet.
Again, I can fit that all in a bag. That'll be all right. No problem.
But if they're searching people, where are you going to hide the bag?
What they have to search it, there's my axe.
If we-
Okay, then.
Well, a lot of that stuff we hopefully won't need. Like we could probably hide all the medical stuff somewhere easily concealable. But the rest of the stuff we can probably just put it in a bag and bury it somewhere and just mark it so we can remember where to find it later.
Yeah, the X marks the spot here.
Now, hear me out here for just 1 second. We don't care.
But do
I
we
mean,
really
alright, we're
want to
gonna-
own an entire town? And
We're going to hide it all in a bag, and if they ask you if you have any technology items, you all can answer honestly no, because it'll all be in Nim's bag of, or Nim's handy haversack.
Is your bag like a bag of? I mean,
Handy haversack is a smaller bag of holding, basically.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
I'm for that plan. Let's hide it on Nim. If
shit goes wrong, we can just say Nim. We don't know him.
Exactly. Who knows Drow?
Let's go to the gate. How do we hail the guards? through
well,
the gate?
Kind of rude, but okay.
Well, the gates are open and unguarded,
Oh,
so you
okay, I guess we
just walk in.
All right, that's easy.
I walk in.
All right. Well,
I
Iadenveigh.
saunter in.
Yeah, Iadenveigh is a large-sized town, so They'll have items here that would be appropriate for their budget.
Woohoo.
Ooh, nice. Go get your crossbow.
I am.
Go get it.
Let me. Is there a place we can copy and paste these people so I can make this roll? Fuck it.
You could just stay on Token Town.
I know.
It's just a town map.
Stay on token time.
Doing a diplomacy check.
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully I don't insult everyone this time.
While you don't get slapped this time, everyone greets you with a air of suspicion and distrust. You don't get any useful information. Pascal's diplomacy skill is not very good.
No, he's not. Which is really weird. I should probably check that. Let me see something real quick.
You roll a 4. You roll a 4. You had a bonus of a 4.
Would you like a hand with that?
Nim is somehow a bit more approachable, despite his drow heritage. And you are given directions to a weapon shop that should be able to meet your needs.
Good.
That's the thing about being drow. A lot of surface folk are nice anyways because of the implication.
It's because I'm black, isn't it? The implication.
Something, underground armies rising up to destroy towns, something.
Anyway, okay, let's go to this blacksmith. How much is it gonna cost me to get a crossbow with a +2, or possibly +3 if I can manage it?
You can manage a +2. It's going to cost you though a +2 enchantment, and it's going to also cost time. This is not something that's done instantly.
I know. This ain't Elder Scrolls, unfortunately.
+2 is 8,000 gold, which means 8 days of crafting time.
Oh, fuck that. I don't have that money.
Yeah, because
Morba does.
Good. Unless you spent it already.
I only have 3,435 gold.
Okay.
Morba has that kind of scratch.
I thought last time in this game, it was in the chat that everybody got 8,000 something, right?
Yeah, and we
Okay.
split that, remember?
So,
We got a chunk of money last session, we split it, and then everybody was supposed to do shopping during the downtime, which means
Oh boy!
we shouldn't
Guess
have
what?
a ton of loose cash left.
Guess what?
I don't do shopping during downtime because I'm an
We
idiot.
got last time.
what'd you say, everybody?
I forgot how much money we got down last time. Magic, do you remember?
I'm sure it's in Discord chat somewhere.
Keller trying to find it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Wait for it.
All right. A lot of townspeople in here do give you guys kind of the
Cold
slight,
shoulder.
yeah, the cold shoulder. They, like I said, like you were told earlier, they're very insular. So the strangers in town are usually greeted with an air of distrust.
I don't blame them. But we're hopefully not going to stay here long. We're here on a mission.
God.
All right, so what do you do?
So who are we looking for again?
Well, you
Want
can't.
somebody to do your crossbow.
No, I'm talking about like before that. The actual mission.
you came here based upon information you got from Helion's domain about an android that wandered down here named, Kessington Lee, who has an item with her that could help, that has a lot of information in regards to Unity. But that was a long time ago, and she probably is no longer functioning.
Yeah, and if they did find her, they'd have probably murdered her.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. And like I said, but anyway, moving on.
Okay, that's a much more reasonable amount of gold.
Well, that's why I said you had 8,000. It's like,
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, that drops me down to 405 gold. All right, I got a +2 crossbow now.
Not yet. You don't.
No, but I can wait. But we got time. All right. So how do we go about finding?
In the meantime, do you have another ranged weapon you can use?
Oh yeah, I have a regular masterwork crossbow.
Okay. So you're not completely useless. Just
No.
mostly.
Go fuck yourself.
So, all right. All right. So what do you guys want to do then?
Let's set up rooms since we're going to be here for at least a week.
Yeah.
All right. Give me diplomacy checks then if you're asking around where you can stay.
Oh, my diplomacy actually does well this time.
Delaro, no one is talking to you at all. Nim, strangely, people are very open with you. It's kind of odd. And with Roba.
Sure,
He's very friendly.
I will try. It'll be great.
It will be probably. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Where's the room?
Oops, wrong button.
Oh, he gave me
I
an
like
error.
Ug's diplomacy.
He gave me an error.
Well, knowing how to talk to people is a big part of getting them to do what you want them to do.
Sorry, gave me an error. There you go.
Yeah, no, they're ignoring you.
Yes, where's the room?
Wow. Yeah, you have a -1 modifier.
Yes.
You roll the same as Delaro did, so that should tell you something. Okay, so between Vroba and Nim, you're told that this place has no inns specifically. Instead, you are directed to go to a place called the High Home. It is both a tavern and community center, perched near the top of the hillock in the center of Iadenveigh, known as the Brow. You're told that they do have rooms there that you can stay in for traveling. They're used by travelers. You're also told that there is a place called the where's that at here? Where's that at? Wait a minute, I just look on the map. That's where I want to look at. There's a place called Heddick's Lumyard where a lot of the riffraff that come into town will camp at.
I think we're no longer riffraff.
Yeah, we're at best driftwood.
I am riffraff.
Shut up.
At least that's what that one lady in Torch called me.
You feel all that coin in your pouch? That means you're no longer riffraff. You're eccentric.
Yes.
Oh. Okay,
When you have a
then.
certain amount of money, you stop being weird and start becoming eccentric.
So why did you burn half your money? You should have kept all of it, and then you'd be eccentric.
And
You're only half now.
I mean, I'd imagine 4,405 gold is probably a lot more than most people will ever see in their life in the Pathfinder universe.
They still have the gold. It's just changed forms into something more stabby.
You're also told that a person that you would need to talk to up there to make arrangements for things would be Adrian Ashworth, known locally as Red Fang.
You guys think of what I'm thinking?
Doubtful, but
Probably
that's
not.
okay.
No, I'm never thinking what you're thinking.
I think
You're
that may be our
thinking
person we're
wild or
looking
anything.
for.
Well, we have to be delicate.
Alright, wrong move, and we got this entire town trying to burn us to death.
And you'll lose the crossbow if we have to flee in terror.
Yes. Well, I mean, I could always take it back after this place has been burnt to the ground, but once you've burnt the place to the ground and salted the earth, it kind of loses its luster. I don't want a repeat of last time.
Bunch of murder hobos.
We're not murder hobos. It's just that we always keep our option open in the off chance we might have to burn a town to the ground.
Yeah, we haven't killed any towns yet.
Well,
Planning on murdering Thistletop, even though I haven't been playing that in this game. But that's just on general.
I mean, so far we've kept our characters pretty succinct towards a goal. It's just that occasionally we have to fight a bunch of dumbasses who don't leave us the fuck alone.
What was the name of the common house?
It's called High Home.
High Home, thank you.
That's marked with the number 1 on the map.
So we're going to High Home. High Home.
Hi home,
Hi home.
hi home. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's head there
All right.
first.
Sure.
That's literally number 1. Nice.
Let's go right to number 1.
And do not be surprised if there's a large cloud of smoke around it,
Why?
because it's the High Home. If you know what I mean.
I was gonna make that joke, but I was like, nah.
I always make that joke. Because you've got to have high hopes for a living.
Hey, all of you.
That's because you have standards.
Yes, I do.
Why do you even have
They're
standards?
very low standards, but they still exist.
Should be lowered expectations at this point, right?
All right, so we head to High Home and set up 8 days of, at least expected 8 days of room and board.
All right. If you go back to Token Town, I have a token there for Idrin for you to look at, to interact with.
He looks dwarfy.
He's human.
He looks like he is a drug addict.
Oh, by the way, I did a little bit of shopping, and Blanc now has a hat of disguise. So
He is a human.
Are his teeth supposed to look like he just bit someone's throat out?
Yes, the most astonishing feature about this man is that his teeth are red.
Is he a vampire?
I mean, it's broad daylight, and he looks pretty healthy.
Can I do a knowledge check to attempt to figure out what he could be coating his teeth with to make them red?
Give me a knowledge local.
I'm assuming it's some form of advanced gingivitis.
Wow, Nim, holy shit.
What?
Bad?
No, you rolled really good. Okay, you got a 30.
Oh shit, that was almost max.
Yeah. Yeah, you rolled a 19 on your die. You're not aware of any leaf or any kind like tobacco that does this. The only thing that really strikes you as this could be a result of drinking Numerian fluids.
Okay.
Or something.
Numerian fluids are the things that androids do, right?
No, that was something that Nim was addicted to. That can.
Oh, okay. So I'm correct. He does look like an addict.
Yeah, or something that's been, or drinking something that's been tainted.
What did I call that?
So he greased kind of warily says, well, we don't really get many travelers here to Iadenveigh. What are you doing here?
Historical research.
Research? On what?
Dead people.
Yes, very big dead people.
Okay. Iadenveigh has only been here for about 3/4 of a century. What specifically do you want? Who are you researching?
3/4 of a century, huh? This would be a tomb of some kind, perhaps, that was here predating the town.
Not aware of anything like that. I mean, there are ruins all throughout Numeria.
Yes, very nice ruins. We live in such a ruin. But no, we're talking about the specific ruins that, town sprung up from.
Perhaps some information or lore tied to an individual named Cassandra.
Name doesn't ring any bells.
Do you know anybody in the area who might have more information on this particular topic?
Like a historian or a archivist or a librarian, maybe? Or maybe a library in general, because they usually keep city records?
I'll tell you what. You help me out with something, I'll help you out with something.
You never used to get a straight answer from people, can we?
It's
Are
always...
you trying to kick the fluids?
Oh, he kind of rubs his teeth a little bit. That was some useful indiscretion.
Oh, I'm quite familiar with that myself.
Look, it's hard for us to trust outsiders around here. We're a self-sufficient settlement here. We have no need to trade with anyone else outside. We can take care of ourselves. It's the safest option, all things considered. I'm sure you can understand. It's difficult to know who you can rely on. But there are two things you can do to earn the trust of the Deadeye Council. First, I would like some help in solving a problem with one of our more colorful residents. Second, there's an issue with a possible traitor in our midst that outsiders such as yourselves would be perfectly well suited to handle.
By colorful, what do you mean?
Javik is an eccentric farmer. He has a settlement on the north side of town. He likes to make wild claims of stuff attacking his farm, and it's always come to naught. But a few days ago, he came into town ranting and raving over some large beast that had set up in his orchards. It seemed odd that it didn't really seem to fit his usual pattern. I've been meaning to go out there and investigate it myself, but I haven't had the time. If you could go ahead and head out his way and take a look to see what's going on and check up on him, make sure he's alright. If there is a problem out there, try to deal with it as best you can and come back and tell me what's going on. If it's just a joke, well, let's just be one more notch in his coffin as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do
now,
that.
what about this traitor?
I'll give you more information about that when you come back.
Okie dokie.
You know, let's take this one step at a time.
Okie dokie, that seems easy to do.
Alright.
All right. Can you give us directions and we'll be on our way?
He's hit north of the town.
Yeah, so Javix, let's see here. Is there actually a marker on this map for him? I don't think there is.
I don't see it.
Yeah, so it's just on the oh, I see. I think it's number 7 actually. No, Devrick's Orchard. Maybe that is.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Devrick's Orchard.
Probably.
Yeah, that looks like it should be it, but I don't know why they call it Devrick's instead of Javix, but whatever.
Whatever. Doesn't
So,
matter.
yeah, you'll be heading over that way. I will have a map for you.
All right. Gonna copy.
And, okay, set yourselves up where I am pointing.
Loading, loading, loading. We're loading in.
Iadenveigh.
To the map, it's slow.
You're what now?
We're loading into the map.
I see a thing on the initiative named Iadenveigh.
Oh, you should not see that.
Where do you want us
Where are
at
we
again?
setting up?
I can't see anything.
Hi, there we go.
Brett,
What?
where are we setting up?
Thank you.
Haha! Now we're just waiting on Ugh.
I can't see anything still.
Try wiggling your characters.
Thank you.
Alright.
Once this is over, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm probably gonna eat the rest of that gumbo, but I hate warming it up.
Bastard. You have gumbo.
Yeah, and once you leave it in the fridge for a day, it congeals, and it's hard as fuck to get it back to a liquid.
All right, so you find yourself on a dirt road heading towards the phone. You got hedgerows on either side of you, that's kind of blocking your vision.
Well, this is fine. We're still missing Mike.
I still can't see anything on the map, so I've been trying.
As you approach, the odor of pigs marks Javik's farm before it comes into view. Visible from a wide break in the roadside hedge, the house has been recently painted, although you haven't gotten there yet. But you can smell pigs, pig shit, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mike said he still can't see anything on the map. Do you see his token down anywhere?
As he dropped his... Hold on.
I thought it did, but I will drop it again, hopefully.
Let me do Explorer here, so if I can't find his token somewhere around here. Ah, there's your... I found your token. Oh, wow, you end up all the way out there in the middle of nowhere.
There you go. Oh,
Alright, here, I'll
was
move
there for a
I'll move
second.
you where you need to be. Let me find your second drop token, I'll delete that. Alright. So there you go.
okay. Thank you.
Do all human settlements seem odd?
Odd in what way?
This one smells.
No, that's just because this is a pig farm.
I see.
It's a byproduct of the process necessary to generate enough sustainable food for the population.
AKA farms smell like shit.
So Blanc looks at Nim for a second, tugs at a hat at the hat on his head, and his skin, and he suddenly has the same coloring as a drow. I do not think I enjoy being purple.
Alright, so as you approach the house...
You're attacked by Betsy, who's been...
The house has been recently painted and sports a wide porch with several chairs. An orchard is partially visible behind the house. A few sheds and 2 connected pens occupy most of the side yard. But the fencing of the pen has been splintered and the earth churned. As you approach the farm, though, as you approach the front porch, you see a rather grisly sight here. Let me grab something here real fast. Where do I have that? Where did I put that? That's a good question. Well, I can't find it right now. We're just going to ignore it. What you see on the front porch is a grisly sight.
I think our farmer friend is dead.
Yes, you find the front porch is splattered in blood.
Fun.
Oh dear.
Well, I guess he wasn't wrong this time.
Apparently his
Blanc approaches
No, but I don't think that's vindicting to him, considering, you know, he's dead.
Go ahead and give me some perception checks there. All right.
Bah, who puts any ranks in perception? It's not like it's the most used skill in the game.
As you investigate the porch, you see deep furrows have been etched into the wood, about the size of a width of a shield.
Well, open the door. Let's see if we can find a whole body.
Or maybe pieces of his body.
Actually, I think his body is actually laying there on the porch. Actually, no, it's not. Hold on. As you search the farmhouse, though, you don't find any clues.
Well, let's check the other structures.
All right.
See if there's anything notable in them.
All right. as you find the pig pen, and you can see that it's been partially demolished. You do see signs of gore on the inside. So similar to what you found on the porch.
Is the ground turned here as well?
Yes.
Something. I'm gonna roll a knowledge nature check to see if I recognize what kind of churning on the ground. I might not get anything, but never hurts to look.
Looking at the claw marks earlier and a lot of the other signs you've been seeing here, this looks a lot like it might be a bear, but it's a lot bigger than any bear you've ever heard of.
My compatriots, I think whatever came here was some form of bear or bear-like creature related to a bear, like a bugbear or something. And I think it may have went to town on our farmer and his pigs.
Well, according to the information we were given, the farmer, before he died, claimed that creature had set up shop in his orchard. So I guess our next step would be to give a closer examination to the orchard.
Which way are the orchards?
Behind, yeah, over here, this way.
Okay. This looks like the entrance to the orchards, or one of them anyway.
Oh, what's that?
What's that? What's that? What's that? It looks... Can we see this?
Yeah.
It looks like a nest.
Oh, I will go check it out.
How about you not? And how about... God damn it.
And there goes the road.
Brother, there's something back there.
I figured as much.
Yeah,
Blanc
don't go any
is-
further. I see something. It's over here. If you go here,
Blanc
see
is
it.
going to do a stealth roll.
I see
Alright.
it.
Okay, go ahead.
Because he's a sneaky rogue.
Alright.
Sneaky beaky.
Is anybody else doing stealth rolls?
Fuck no.
Whatever.
Nope.
Do you think we are smart?
Enjoy your upcoming death.
If I roll a stealth roll, I have more chances of failing it. So
I figured much. You don't hear this, but in Blanc's head he goes, "Oh crap."
I believe you.
Friends, there is something large at the end of this row.
Yeah, Blanc, what you could see, it was a large bear-like creature and appeared to be curled up asleep.
It is asleep. I shall go kill it. You all stay
I'll
here.
go kill it and not get you and have you not get eaten to death and mauled.
I have a query. Grand Inquisitor
Yes?
Jean Pascal Delarue, can you become invisible?
No.
Then you need to stay here.
Alright, while you're sitting around there talking, something must have stirred it awake. All of a sudden you hear this loud roar emanating from the nest. As it's now awake, it's now aware that you're here.
I blame Sir Knight. I blame Grand Inquisitor Jean Pascal Delarue.
So, roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Honestly,
boy.
probably would have killed you anyways if you tried to solo it.
Yeah.
But think
It-
of the XP.
What did I roll?
it would have been interesting to see what would have happened.
Well, the whole plan was I was gonna go use my amulet, go invisible, and then coup de grace it.
That could have worked.
Let's just hope it's not carrying a lance.
Yeah, I know.
No, right here.
Robo rolled actually pretty well. For one.
Yao Guai! Alright, so I take
Yo, guy,
out
what's
my-
up?
Right, so I take out my recon sniper rifle. I crouch. I go into VATS. And then I fire. I have an 85% chance of hitting it in the head. Do I hit? Let's roll and find out. Oh my god, I missed.
Wait, I thought the higher you hit the roll, the more likely you were to hit.
No,
I
not.
had an 85% chance of hitting it. If I rolled anything above an 85, I was gonna miss.
Yeah, with a D1 with 2D10 system, you need to roll below your number listed on your sheet.
Ah, that sounds so stupid.
Well, to be fair, it's actually a system I want to try at some point.
There are a lot of systems. There are a lot of systems out there that use it. All right. Alrighty then. So let me sort the list.
How much you want to bet the Yaguai is gonna go first and fuck us up?
No, that's not right. Sort the list. Ivan is first.
Yay!
I'm sorry. What was that? What?
Ivan, the most nimble of characters.
I know, even more nimble than the rogue.
Who is going third?
That's so odd. Anyways. Be blessed. Be blessed. Ye.
Da, 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 da. Blessed be.
All right.
What is that?
Are you doing anything else, Ivan?
No.
All
I'm
right.
not.
Faroba.
All right. What kind of knowledge check would I need to make to figure out what the fuck that thing is?
Arcane.
Never mind. Vroba is going to take a 5-foot step, and she's going to go into full defense.
Okay. Blanc.
So her tower shield is going to help her.
Monk will Blanc will vanish from existence.
No, he's dead.
No, he drinks a potion of invisibility.
I know, I'm making a joke about the fact that Blink of Out of Existence exists.
He never even existed.
And then he's going to
So he angered Stalin.
will move up half speed. So yeah. And roll a stealth check. So add is it 20 or 10?
If you're moving, I don't remember.
This is what, 20 or 10?
The bonus for a
40
stealth
if
check.
you're standing still, 20 if you're moving.
Okay, Brett, beat that number, please.
Go ahead.
I mean, at the bare minimum, you got to beat a 30, maybe a 31. But anyways, that's Blanc. Blanc is stealth, and that's Blanc's turn.
Okay. Now the Yagoi is going to go.
Oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And it really only has one target it can get to, so it's going to... Let's see, what's this thing's movement speed?
I hope it's slow. Most big creatures are pretty slow, aren't they?
Why?
Not really, no. Only by comparison. Growing bigger doesn't increase your movement speed like you would imagine it would because of bigger in stride, but it also doesn't decrease it. Flying creatures are generally the fastest, of course.
Alright, let's see here.
Of course, they can fly. That means they automatically become bastards. Which is why when I start my tomato garden, if a fucking bird decides to molest it, they're going to find out what a pellet rifle will feel like.
Let's see here. Okay, so this thing is going to try and hit you with its tentacles.
Okay.
That'll be 29 to hit you.
Plus my AC is 25 plus 4 for the full defense, so nope, doesn't hit.
Alright then. What was it axing for there, was that just you testing that roll?
Yeah, I messed up. That's all.
Okay.
I wanted to hit edit and I hit attack, but
Alright.
I can't see anything except the damage. Oopsie. Sorry.
That's fine. You rolled a total of a 14 hit AC. You rolled a 2 on the die. Nim.
Knowledge check.
Arcana. Alright.
Give me your secrets, you guy.
Iadenveigh. This creature is a mix of different animals fused together, with a bear's torso and head, clawed ape legs, and furrowed tentacle arm. It is a magical beast. You may ask 3 questions.
Special attacks, special weaknesses, and special defenses.
Alright, let's see here. It has a weakness. It has a susceptibility to polymorph.
Too bad none of us know polymorph.
It can grab and constrict with the tentacles for special attack. Defense capability, fortification, 50%, DR5, just flat DR5. Is immune to nauseated and sickened, and it has spell resistance.
That last one.
Fights we've gone through where spell resistance will fuck us over probably.
Shrug, Nim will cast an oldie but a goodie. Grease.
Grease lightning, go grease lightning.
Alright. Yes, burning hands.
Oh no, it's grease. Apparently I didn't change the name of that macro, but
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Reflex save DC 17. Oh, I forgot to make macros for its saves. Alright, let me roll this.
son of a bitch. Well, that's Nim's turn. Nim will, of course, share the information.
So, sorry, dog came in and then dog left. What was that? What's its weak against?
It's got DR5 blanket. It has a constrict attack with its tentacles, so be careful with that. And it has spell resistance.
Ooh, fun times. What's is it DR magic?
Nope, it's just DR.
Ugh.
Forget up damage resistance.
Ugh, I hate untyped damage resistance unless I'm the one using it.
Alright, Ugg, what are you doing?
Well, I am trying to see. Well, I don't think I can get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Sorry, I was trying to look to see my movement speed on this thing, and I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. It's not. Oh. Sorry, I can't find it on this. When does the fighter get the movement bonus? I should have that right by now. For medium armor. Does anybody know?
Let's see.
I can't find it on my character sheet, so that's why I'm kind of upset with this.
Starting at third level, a fighter can move at his normal speed in medium armor.
Okay.
At 7th level, it's heavy armor.
So I can move 30, so I can get up there.
Assuming you don't have an archetype that affects
Alright, it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
I know.
with its tentacles.
Watch out for the tentacle.
That'll be 26 to hit you.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit.
Alright, so you'll take 10 damage from that, plus it automatically tries to grab you. 20 versus your CMD. Looks like that's going to miss.
That's misses.
Alright.
That's my base one. I actually have 22 on grapple, so.
Yeah. Alright.
And then I will hit it with my adamantium great axe. That's actually a +2 right now, so there you go.
Alright. That will miss.
Of course it will.
I noticed that Dimitri didn't appear to make it onto the list.
Really?
Oh.
Dimitri... I don't see a roll for Dimitri. Oh, yeah, there it is. Roll of a 13. Alright.
I'll just go after Og.
What did the roll say there anyway? What did I roll on the die?
You rolled a 14 total. Your roll on the die was a 2.
Okay.
Alright. Unfortunately, your attack missed, so that's your turn.
Fine.
Dimitri.
Dimitri's turn. Let's see, let's do this.
That will definitely hit.
Buzzer, I got it!
Oh, no, hit it more!
Yes, Buzzer!
Alright, Delaro, you're up next.
Oliver's gonna use his master crossbow and try to shoot this damn thing.
That will miss.
Fucking gods.
Ivan.
Back to Ivan, eh? Oh, I have to touch when. Never mind. That doesn't. I don't like that. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Well, that's a level 3 spell. Yeah, I guess I can cast it now. So, Ivan starts casting the spell. It's going to take 1 round to cast.
Oh, you're summoning something?
No way.
Okay. Varoba.
Alright. Can I get through here?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me, I put those up to kind of block vision. You can pass through these hedgerows of these trees. So let me fix that for you.
Okay.
Although, passing through these trees is going to be kind of difficult terrain.
Alright. So she's gonna move. I guess she's gonna have to double move, huh? Wait, I started out right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't counting as my move. I'm just trying to see how long it'll take me to get here. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be where she stops.
Okay. Blanc.
I recommend Blanc get right here so we can flank this thing.
Would that be flanking?
No, you have to get over to here.
Wait for Blanc, he can get there in a single move. Luckily for Blanc, he's now flanking with Varoba. Even more lucky for Blanc, he's still invisible. Hold on a second.
Back, motherfucker.
I'll be right back. My cat is throwing up.
All right. You want us to pause while you're taking care of that?
I'm going to take care of it because all I have to do is this.
All right, and that should drop your invisibility. Wait, you have reach?
He can be adjacent. It wouldn't take him any more movement. He just stops at the wrong spot.
All right. So that will hit, deal some. Okay, they'll deal a little bit of damage. And he's no longer invisible. Alright. Oops. It is now the Yagoy's turn.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy indeed. Does it need to continue to make checks while staying there?
As long as he doesn't move out of it.
Alright, well, let's see. We have a target-rich environment here. I'm going to roll a d4.
Who's what number? Oh, well.
That's going to be Dimitri. Alright, it is going to... Let me double check something here about a stat block. Alright, it is going to try and claw Dimitri. That's a knack. That's a... that is a hell of a roll there. I don't think that's going to confirm. Your AC is 21.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, that will not roll on the confirmation, but you'll be taking 14 points of damage. And then he's going to cleave into Ugg.
It can cleave?
It can
Oh,
cleave.
dear.
That's a roll of a 16. That looks like it just misses you.
It misses.
Alright, Nim.
I will give Blanc, Dimitri, Ugg, and Vroba haste.
Excellent.
Indeed.
I forget.
That's Tim's turn.
All right. Ugh.
Okay. Well, I guess the first thing is to hit it, but I just want to look up haste again to see if I get a bonus to hit, right? Yeah, I do. Good. So, I guess a +1 to this. So there you go. Number 1. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. And again, that's a technically a +2 at this point, yeah, for magical and animamentum. But I think you said it was just a complete negate, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
And the next attack, since I get 2 now, but this one would be a -1. Yeah. Here.
That will also hit.
Okay.
Okay. Dimitri.
All right.
Yeah, that hits. That also hits.
Excellent.
All right. Delarue, you're up next.
Alright. Second verse, same as the first.
That misses.
Of course it does.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
Nope. This thing's got spell resistance, and most of my stuff is spells, so.
Ivan.
Ivan's prepared spell goes off. And he calls the lightning. So, first, let's see if I actually get through his SR. Don't think an 11's going to do it.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine.
Oof.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. Ugh. Ew. That's okay. I still have Call Lightning up and motivating and everything.
All right.
I wasn't done.
Sorry.
I'm going to once again attempt to overcome his spell resistance.
That's not how spell resistance works.
No, this is a different spell.
Oh, what spell?
Casting Doom.
That will overcome spell resistance.
Ah, target. Good. I need a will save.
All right. Let me see what his save is.
Your DC is 16. It should be beatable, but
Is this a mind affecting effect?
mind affecting effect.
It is.
Fear, emotion, mind affecting.
Oh, it's immune to it?
No. Well, and it's immune to. No, it's immune to nauseate and sickened. But he gets a
Nope.
he gets a bonus on mind affecting effects.
Roll that. Roll a 1, please.
Badly, please.
Oh, you son of a whore.
Now you did say it was mind affecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he got a bonus.
That sucks.
Indeed.
Man, that was a rough fucking round.
Yeah, it's using spells.
Been worse.
All right.
Anyways.
Doing anything else? Baroba.
Right. Roba is going to try to attack this thing with her flail.
That will miss. Are you doing anything else?
No, and she isn't at the level where she can get 2 attacks yet.
Blanc.
I don't think that's till next level.
Even with your
You know you have haste on, right?
Hmm?
You have
Oh,
haste.
shit!
So you have
I forgot about that.
attack.
that hits.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Blanc.
Okay. Blanc is going to stay invisible, stay flanking, and he's going to start slashing. Would help if I was impersonating him. Anyways, here's Blanc's 3 attacks.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, on your sneak attack, you roll me a D100. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so your crit confirm. Well, yeah, your crit will confirm. So...
Did I hit that first attack, by the way?
Huh?
Did I hit with these are new? These are very new?
Yeah, you hit. Yeah, you hit with. Yeah, you did hit with. These are very new. You hit with that one.
Okay, so I confirmed with the crit.
Yeah, you confirmed with the crit.
20 sneak attack damage. Did I get please don't did I hit please don't bleed on these?
Yeah, you did.
There's 30 sneak attack points.
Yeah, however, DR is still being applied.
Care.
So I should also note that fortification applies to sneak attack as well as criticals.
Oh yeah, it does. So, roll me a D100 for your sneak attacks as well. Alright, your first sneak attack is negated. The second sneak attack is negated. Your third sneak attack is taken.
You whore. How the hell does this thing have fortification on it?
It's a hodgepodge. It's a magical construction amalgamation creature.
Alright, so that's so that doesn't make it through DR at all. That doesn't make it through DR at all. So it only takes, unfortunately, a total of 6 damage from all of that. Now it's going to go, and it's very angry at Dimitri. So this is going to
Why?
because Dimitri's done the most damage.
So it touches my... Wait, no, it doesn't. It touches my body.
Alright, so it's going to do a full attack on you. It's going to bite you. That will miss. It will then try and claw you. That should hit you. That's a 30 to hit for 10 damage.
Oi.
It will cleave that into Ugg for 31 into Ugg for 7 damage.
Ugh.
And then it will hit Dimitri with tentacles.
For what it's worth, I believe cleave is a standard.
Is in fact a standard action.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll ignore that attack then. I thought cleave was automatic when you dealt a hit.
No, it got a downgrade from the 3.x, but it's a standard.
Alright, so ignore that hit I dealt on you, so give yourself back 7 points of damage then, if you hadn't already.
Did that last attack hit me?
No, that was a 17 to hit.
Okay, good. Because that hurt.
Let me check here something. Alright, it did it. Alright. Nim.
Nim's size pops his bonus to caster level.
Oh, he's still in Greece, right? Did you know that?
That is terrible in so many reasons. Pretty sure that fails on every level, so...
Yeah, it doesn't overcome the SR either.
Nim pops his really cool skateboard kickflip and falls on his face. Next.
He's like the Grim Reaper from, what was that? Man, it was,
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
No, what was it was a game that came out recently. Samuel?
Oh.
Alright, Ugg, you're up.
Let's turn this Y into some Ugg boots. I've been waiting to make that joke for 2 days.
Oh god, if Ugg dies, that's what we're gonna do with his body.
I forgot about. I know there was grease in there. You don't have to do anything unless they move.
Right.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Okay. I will attack again. This one's at a +1.
That hits.
And then the other one's at a -1.
All right.
And it's magic, +2, like I said, and it's
well, your first attack drops it.
Oh, okay.
Zah!
Hit it again anyway.
For good, just for good measure.
Just for good measure.
All right.
Well, Dimitri comes up. Ivan comes up.
Nicely done!
Very good. And I poke you.
This could have gone better.
Here, the first three
Gonna go
are
over here.
for Ivan. I'm sorry, the first three are for Dimitri. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Next three are for Ugg. Mike? Mike?
Yeah, I'm here.
Your religious afflictions, but I'm not sorry.
Why?
Look what he rolled for your.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know. And it fully healed me. Perfect.
It's cool. He worships the finest of fabrics, satin.
Right.
No, it's Satan.
Yes, the Lord Satan. And I pop a pearl of power.
All right. As you look at this creature's nest, you see the remains of several bones of discarded animals. You can give me a knowledge nature check if you'd like to try and identify what these bones may belong to.
I'm assuming pigs.
Long pig.
Possibly.
All right, Nim, you. Oh, and Delaro. Wow, you actually rolled better than Nim. You're able to identify the bones of one pig and a human.
Ah, so Long Pig was on the menu for this thing.
Apparently so.
Well, we can go back to town and tell them that their eccentric fellow has bitten the dust, but we did eliminate what killed him.
Well, we should check inside the beast and the nests first to make sure there's not anything of value.
Okay.
You never know what they might have eaten.
All right, give me a. If you're going to try and cut and gut this animal, give me a survival check.
I'm going far away from that.
Tell me, find the farmer's hand or whatever, the eccentric's hand. Gotta have some parts in him.
Great.
All right.
Where are you,
Well,
Yoshikage
keep in
Kira?
mind, the point of this isn't to harvest anything usable. It's just to open it up and check for digested loot.
Like the thing you said about hands, I'm just thinking, what are you, Yoshikage Kira?
I have no
all
idea
right.
what you're talking about.
Ivan, you're able to expertly dissect this creature and able to get to its inner belly and what you find is basically half digested bits of pig, and you find some parts of Farmer Javik in there as well, some bits of clothing, some leather, nothing of value. You can't make heads or tails of this beast. You basically make a mess of it.
It's fine. It's not like we were going to eat it.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I
Neela
hope.
suddenly jumps out of the familiar satchel that she's been hiding in. She goes over to the remains of the beast and she starts nibbling. Because,
Disgusting.
fox. Neela, no, that is very bad for you. I have rations.
You don't know. Yeah, Neela, you don't know where that's been.
Well, I suppose.
Well, this thing could be inundated with diseases and all sorts of other horrible, horrible maladies. This is Vorba's voice, by the way.
Like,
Should we take the head back so we can prove to whoever that, hey, this was actual beast out here? Or, I don't think he's just going to take our word for it.
They'll have to send somebody to recover the bones and
For
separate
shit.
them from the pig, anyways, to give the farmer burial. So there should be somebody coming out here.
Yeah, we can just tell them we can just tell them we discovered what happened and return post haste.
Sounds
This is
good.
going to run out very soon. Oh, you meant the other post haste. I get you.
I run around in a circle. Why? Why are we
We're thinking.
all right. So what are you guys doing?
I guess we return back to the place that we got this little quest from.
All right.
Post haste.
All right. All right. Because you had haste on, it takes you very little time to make your way back to High Home, where you see Adrian there. He says, so you made it back. So what'd you find?
Your farmer pal? Yeah, he was eaten.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Davik
by
was
a
right.
Yagwai.
Yagoi?
Yeah.
Huh. Damn it.
No clue where it came from, but we did kill it.
Damn, we're gonna step up our patrols out there. A creature like that should not have made it into Iadenveigh.
It made a whole nest and everything.
Damn.
Oh, it also ate all his pigs.
You know what, Javik, he was a pain in our ass, but damn, there's just no way to go. Alright.
Well, you can take some solace in knowing that we killed his killer.
Well, I appreciate that, and alright, I got something for you. So he pulls out this it looks like kind of like a cape or something like that, it's a mantle. This has always been pretty useful for me, and I think you guys will probably find it to be equally useful as well.
What is it?
Something called hearth mantle.
What kind of knowledge check would we need to roll to see what that is?
Arcana.
All right, Nim, you're up.
Or actually, no, it's spellcraft to identify it.
Okay, still, Nim.
Or just ask, what is it?
Alright, let's see here. Alright, Nim, hearth mantle. The inside of this long, thick shawl is cool muslin, while the outside is decorated with a flame-like rune. Hearth mantles are favored by the faithful of Aristel, particularly those among his worshippers who rely upon the hunt for their livelihood. And with a hearth mantle, one never has to worry about building a campfire in the wild. A hearth mantle's wearer gains a +2 competence bonus on saving throws against fire-based effects. The mantle itself is immune to fire damage. Once per day, the wearer can cause the leather exterior of the mantle to smolder for 1 minute. While smoldering, the hearth mantle sheds light as a torch. If the user takes a full round action to carefully spread the hearth mantle on the ground with exterior facing up, a campfire ignites on the mantle's fire rune. This campfire burns for 8 hours and requires no fuel. Any creature that sleeps within 20 feet of the mantle for a full duration of the campfire recovers a number of hit points equal to twice their character level, as if they had undergone a complete bed rest for a full 24 hours. The campfire is automatically extinguished if the hearth mantle is picked up, but it also can be extinguished through normal means. I shall copy and paste this.
So, who wants it?
This is, yeah, it sounds like a very useful item.
Yes. It sounds like an item that at the beginning of our Reign of Winter we would have loved to have had.
Yeah, this got me through many cold nights, so hopefully it should also help you guys out too.
Well, it's not.
Who best would be served by this kind of thing?
Oh, nobody needs to wear it. We can just spread it out when we need a campfire.
True. All right. So, this traitor in your midst.
Yeah, that. It's a delicate matter. I mean, we're a close-knit community out here, and we don't want to try and start a panic. But I recommend
you can rely on us. We're not too spreading of rumor. We're not the kind who spread rumors.
Hmm.
And we won't be around long enough for that to matter too much anyways.
Indeed.
Well, I would recommend you guys talk to, let's see here, to our elder man.
Okay.
He can give you more information. His name is Iadenveigh Gunnet.
Strange name, but whatever.
Maybe he has a history of shooting things. Alright, well, shall we just tell him you sent us, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give us directions to where he is?
Alright, let's see here. His house is number 11 on the map. So it is south.
Big one.
Well, actually, it's... Let's see here. It's actually... Okay, well, north is... Okay, my north isn't up on this map. It's not oriented that way. So it's actually west.
Oh my god, I see it. It's west of the high house.
Alright, west side.
Yeah, we came in from the north side. Whew. Paizo, I understand what you're doing here, but come on.
Alright.
I don't understand. You always put a map north. So, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, Paizo is very special that way. They orient him weirdly sometimes to fit him on a page better.
Alright. So,
you talk to him.
You approach his house, and you find him relaxing on the porch of his house in the Bell Quarter.
Is he drinking a good old jug of sweet tea?
He sees you approaching, and he says, "Ah! Hello there!"
Greetings.
Hello.
We never came up with a name for our group.
Motley Crew.
We're just a group of humble travelers here. What was the name of the guy who sent us again? I can't remember.
You can call us the Venture Brothers.
I will stab you.
Because we go on adventures together.
Let me look at. No, fuck, wrong page. Adrian Ashworth sent us. I think that's how you pronounce the name, right?
About a certain sensitive subject.
Yes. He said you'd have more information.
Yeah. Alright, well, come up here and sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I'll go in and sit down.
Alright,
There you go.
So, yeah. Actually, I've heard of some of you.
I hope it's all good.
Well, I mean, we do occasionally, we may be kind of isolated out here, but we do occasionally get some information, especially coming from Torch. So we've heard of what you have done over there.
Oh, good. I mean, yes, of course.
I mean, like I said, news travels slowly here, but I do
It does
try.
travel.
I do try to keep as well informed as possible with current events outside of Iadenveigh. Not many around here do. It's kind of a shame, really.
You can definitely trust us. We will try to keep things as insular from the rest of the town folks as possible. Sorry.
Yeah.
Something in my throat.
And
rely on the utmost of secrecy. I give my word as the Grand Inquisitor of Sanray.
all right. Well, I have no issues with Saren Ray. Her and Aristil are good allies. So,
But Mr. What was his name again? Fuck, I keep having to go back to wait, I'm on Token Town. Mr. Ashworth said that there was a traitor in your midst. Am I correct?
well,
Is traitor not the correct word?
well,
or...
I mean, one of the other things we heard was that the Technic League was poking their nose over there in Torch too.
Yes. We ran into one of their agents.
And
Filthy tech.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And of course, the Technic League is always trying to expand their sphere of influence.
So you think someone from the Technic League may have infiltrated your town?
It's possible. I mean, I don't know what they would be after here. I mean, we don't use technology.
Well, there could be something buried underneath. That they might be looking for.
I mean, there's stuff buried all over the place. It's possible. I wouldn't be surprised, but we think that we might have a spy here from the Technic League.
Well, what leads can you give us?
I have no hard evidence as of yet. Like I said, we've been trying to keep this on the down low. We don't want to, spark a riot and have lynch mobs form. So it's just we've been trying to keep this as quiet as possible. But I'm glad you've come to Iadenveigh, as I do find myself in need of people like you. I understand, like I said, I know you've become quite useful or experienced in rooting out embedded agents of the Technic League.
Well, it helps they come to us.
And we've had a few issues with them in the past here, but they've largely left us alone. Yeah, I have reason to believe there might be a spy here.
And what reason is that?
Well, I fear that, we've heard tales of similar problems. Like I said, we've heard problems coming from Torch and whatnot. But there's a couple places that you might want to check out. If there's a person here from the Technic League, I mean, obviously anyone new in town would be easily spotted. Like I said, we're very insular here.
Right, we got dirty looks just when we walked in.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's something.
We don't mind it. we're aware of how insular these towns can be.
Yeah, it's something that I've been trying to change here, but it's slow going. But, here, let me show you this. A few days ago, one of our hunters, saw a mechanical bird north of town. And he shot it out of the sky. The bird shattered when it hit the ground, but he found a piece of paper within it. He took it to me. I can't make heads or tails what's written here, but maybe one of you guys can.
Alright. Nim is our expert in arcane languages, so he probably knows what it says.
Alright, the paper bears a sketchy map of Iadenveigh with the area of bad water circled. A message is in a strange language, but you do recognize it, as is Androfan.
This is Androfan.
It's a language used by the, but it's used by the Technical League. It's also an ancient language used by the builders of the spaceship.
Okay.
You've encountered.
Yeah, it's that language we found on the computer screens. I spent a couple days and learned it.
Okay. So I was correct. Nim can decipher it.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
Okay, hold on 1 second here. Locals identified the Southern Springs as source of the area's mutations, and now avoid it. Afflictions is consistent with mutagenic gas poisoning, as you posted from Silver Mount expeditions. I will explore with caution. Locals avoid the area, and my current cover would seem noticeably out of place where I discovered there. That's all it says.
Did Nim read this aloud?
That's up to him, but I'll post it in the chat. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to post that again.
I'll read some of it.
All right, the bits that I get from that, it sounds like whatever caused that Yaogwai to appear also is in the same direction. Because wasn't the orchard also north of the town?
Well, they avoid the Southern Springs, so that would be in the other direction. Can you tell us where the Southern Springs are? If that's where they're looking around, that might be a place we should investigate.
Okay, let's see here. What was your question? I was sending a text to my boss.
I said they were investigating the Southern Springs. That might be an area we should check out if their agents are looking around in that area.
Hmm.
And on a side note, mutagenic gas doesn't sound great.
No, I'm assuming that's what caused the Yaogwai.
Yeah, mutated animals and various other life forms, and this is fairly common now. If any of you want to give me a knowledge local check as well.
You know, just hearing Yaogwai and hearing mutated animal, I'm just thinking, I don't want to set the world. Yeah, we're
okay.
To medieval Fallout.
Yeah,
I do. I totally do.
All right, so okay, Nim and Delaro, you have heard that the land in this area is really fertile.
Chicka bow wow.
I mean, exceptionally fertile, more fertile than anything else around here. That's why this is. A lot of people believe this place has been blessed by Aristil. Roba, you know nothing.
Interesting.
So you might think there might be a connection there between the mutagenic properties and the accelerated plant growth.
Can I roll to identify what mutagenic gas is and or does?
Give me a knowledge engineering. There are several different kinds of compounds that could cause mutations, but without actually sampling and analyzing this gas in particular, you don't know any particulars about it.
That's fair. Still, if it's as effective as I hope it is, it might be fun to use on a couple of people I know.
Wow, okay.
You are not turning any of us into a mutant, and if you dare try, we will murder you in
Oh,
your
no,
sleep.
no. People I knew from back in the day. Gas is surprisingly fun underground. I'm just saying.
Down in the underground.
Well, this is definitely evidence that somebody in the town is working for the Technic League. And that they're undercover and that they're trying to investigate this area, but they're doing so carefully. So we might be able to catch them in the act. We probably don't want to go asking too many questions, because if we ask the wrong person, we might tee them off that we're watching them or looking for them. That'll cause them to go deeper undercover.
Yeah, we'd have to find. The Inquisition does a lot of investigations like this. It's usually a lot of staking out areas that we might suspect one of our mark to be.
Well, like I said, strangers in the town would easily be spotted, but a place where travelers often will stay is at the lumber yard.
I guess that'll be our first stop.
At Headaches Whitefoot's lumber yard.
Well, we can check there. Have you discovered any other information or anything that might be of use to us in this investigation?
No, unfortunately not. But I can't stress enough that please keep this quiet. We don't, like I said, we don't, like I said, we don't want to cause a panic in town.
Yep, we won't.
Go around town. There is an agent of the Technic League here.
If you're heading out to Badwater, there's a family that lives out there you might want to talk to. Maybe they've seen something.
Okay, so we got 3 points of interest, 3 points of interest to check out. We got the lumberyard, we got the Southern Springs, and
who's the family there?
They're a family of stonemasons named the Bardleys. They quarry stone from Badwater's western edge.
While we're at it, do you know of anybody who has recently returned to town from a long vacation or some such that may be acting differently than they were remembered, even a little bit? I do know there are some spells that can change how a person looks.
No. People around here don't tend to leave for long periods of time. Longest people usually leave is on hunting expeditions.
I mean, even just a hunting expedition, they could potentially have been kidnapped and their face stolen, for lack of a better term.
We haven't had any reports of anyone acting strangely.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
And believe me, we would know.
I suppose you would at that.
All right. So we got 2 points of interest: the lumberyard and the Silver Springs, right?
Badwater, yeah.
And Badwater. So that's 3 points of interest, right?
The Badwater is the Silver Springs. So we have the Badwater area themselves, the family, and then the wood place.
All right. So where do we want to go investigate first?
My brain is killing me. Wood place would be closer.
Yeah. All right. Let's go there.
Okay.
Hedrick's Lumberyard, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Hedwig's Lumberyard. Okay. So you head over to Hedwig's, and you see that there is an encampment set up there of some wagons, some tents, and you meet with Hedwig Whitefoot. He is a human male. He sees you approaching and says, "Now wait a minute. I don't want no trouble here. These people here, they're paying to stay here, not cause any problems. So if you have any issues, just take it elsewhere."
We got no issues. We're just here passing through.
Oh, sorry. It's just people around here, they don't take very kindly to strangers and whatnot. But these Verizians, they seem to be behaving themselves.
Zians?
Hmm.
What are they called again?
Persians.
Yeah, Verizians. They're from they're called, yeah, they're from Varsia.
Okay.
Well, it's been a while since we asked ate. Do you think we could buy a meal?
I mean, you can ask them. They always got some cooking.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any particular issue with strangers ourselves. In fact, I would say some of us are stranger than most.
I don't doubt that.
We're an eclectic group.
I can see that. I mean, a bunch of half orcs, a drow.
Rova is not a half orc. She is a full blown fucking orc.
All right.
Well,
you can try and talk to them if you want, but they're usually not very
sociable.
To outsiders, yeah.
We have the gift of the gab, or at least some of us do. I used to, apparently in this town, my gift of the gab has gone the way of the fucking dodo.
The what?
Exactly.
How long have they been camped here?
That's a good question.
For 9,000 years. Time is it? 8:09, really.
It doesn't say how long they've been here, so I'll say they've been here for about 2 weeks.
That's not too much time. Okay.
That's potentially long enough. Well, let's go chat. Maybe they've spotted something interesting in the area.
All right. How are we gonna play this? Because we don't want to spook them and get them,
Well, I would suggest not being aggressive or threatening them in any way.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll go from there.
All right. Well, how do you want to handle this?
All right. Who are the most non-threatening members of our party at the moment?
I'm not threatening at all.
Technically, Delaro is non-threatening in that he doesn't look like he'd kill you, but I think Blanc would be the most non-threatening because he looks the most innocent. I'd say he looks the most innocent.
Unfortunately, we can't really trust him to hold a proper conversation and not reveal the things.
No, we can't.
No, yeah. He's not known for his social skills.
Right.
I feel violently offended.
You are quite skilled,
Yeah,
Blanc,
whatever.
just not in every possible area yet. I'm sure in time you will be.
Okay. How about Nim and Delaro try to get something out of them?
It's fine with me.
All right.
How about you, Ivan? Are you okay with that?
I guess so.
He said Ivan, not Blanc.
Oh, sorry. Distracted by dogs. Anyways, I guess so.
All right. Who wants to take the first step?
Well, Nim will casually approach, openly,
All right.
smiling.
Yeah, you see, there's 6 of them here in total. You see, some are attending some cooking fires. You got some there singing and dancing and playing some instruments. So they see you walk up, and one of their you assume to be leader kind of steps away from a cooking fire and says, what can I do for you guys?
Hi, I was hoping we could maybe purchase a meal off of you and share some conversation, if you would be interested.
I got no problem with that. I'm sure we can meet, sate your appetite. We're always willing to share.
Excellent.
So, I guess you're like us, huh? You're not, from around Iadenveigh.
No, we're...
Clearly you're not.
Who's he pointing to?
Nim.
Oh, Nim. No, we're
Yeah.
just a group of eclectic travelers passing through on our way to parts unknown.
Yep, we come from many different places.
Yeah, yes,
In
yeah.
different races.
Yeah, we've been traveling throughout Numeria, gathering, gathering stories, sharing some of our own.
I'm sharing some fascinating ones.
We got, we come from Varsia, so you got, a few years ago you had that hubbub down there with the Queen. That was. I wasn't there at the time, but I heard some stories around that.
Was that a previous
Adventure Path?
Adventure Path?
Yeah. Then of course.
Was that the one where you burnt down an entire city?
No, it wasn't. That was Rise of the Rune Lords.
Okay.
No, this Adventure Path that I'm referencing is Curse of the Crimson Throne.
Okay.
You hear things going on in Sandpoint and stuff going on over there, and Usalav's just a bunch of the past few decades here in Glorion have been pretty interesting.
Well, I have some tales. We have tales we could probably regale you with.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're always interested in new stories.
All right. Who wants to go first? How will we go about telling them this? Because I don't feel like recounting our entire adventure.
All right. What specifically do you want to tell them, and is there anything you want to leave out?
Nim will tell a story about a group of people who discovered something amazing underneath the torch, and will not be referencing the party as the individuals, but rather telling it from a third-person perspective.
Right.
Well, I mean, long been rumors of something buried beneath torch. I can imagine the Technical League would be very interested in that.
Oh, they were.
Oh.
Have you heard any rumors of that kind yourself?
We try to avoid them as much as possible. I mean, we don't carry much in terms of that sort of thing with us around here.
Can I do a sense motive check?
Sure. you, since he's being honest with you.
Alright.
I mean, you know, most people. I mean, we travel throughout the lands and throughout Numeria. We've picked up things here and there, a few silver discs, a few other odds and ends, but we don't keep them. You know, we keep them out of sight when we're here in Iadenveigh for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
We can respect that.
You know, I think these people need to be a little bit more open up a little bit here, because there's a lot of stuff that's quite useful and beneficial, you know, that we've heard about. I mean, you know, stims and foodstuffs and, you know, medicines and that.
Well, some groups do not wish to taint nature in any way. I can respect that.
Anyway, eventually, one of the women come over. An attractive half elf comes walking over and says, "Barris, is everything all right over here?" Yeah, we're just talking to these fine folks over here, Alaris. So we're just trading stories. All right. Well, here's some stew. Thanks, Alaris.
Solaris, have you seen anything out of the ordinary lately?
No, not around here. Nothing really comes to mind.
I'm doing a sense motive check.
Did you hear about the Yagoi?
Yagoi? No. What happened?
Yeah, just recently in town, a farmer was killed by one of them by his orchard.
Oh, Alaris goes, "Oh, that's dreadful."
Yeah, it is. Apparently, he had a history of believing things were attacking his farm, so nobody really took him seriously. But they found him dead, killed by one of these creatures.
Well, unfortunately, when you got a history of, you know, crying wolf, people usually don't take it seriously.
Indeed. The Inquisition has dealt with that many a times.
You don't sense any deception come from Alaris.
Just making sure. I whisper to Nim, I don't think they have anything to do with this.
Well, I suppose we should be on our way.
Yes. We should go talk to that stonemason family and see if they know anything.
Well, anytime you guys want to trade stories or a good meal, feel free to stop by. We'll be here for maybe another week or so.
Okay.
We'll stop by. Let us know if you hear anything interesting about the town. I'm surprised a place so small has so much drama going on.
Well, you know, a lot of people right here don't really talk to us much. The most contact we really had is with Hedgeway over there.
Let's talk to Hedgeway, shall we?
You have a good evening.
Sorry, Hedwig is his name. Hedwig.
Like the owl?
I don't know. His name is Hedwig Whitefoot.
Yeah, I know. Harry Potter's owl was named Hedwig, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Harry Potter.
Hedwig was Harry Potter's owl.
Harry Potter's owl was Hedwig.
No, it's okay. No, this game is Heddick.
Heddick.
Heddick. Heddick.
Alright.
So.
Alright, well, we go back to Heddick and the rest of the group.
Alright, you see Heddick, he's instructing some of his men to, you know, they're stacking some lumber in the yard. So can I just give him some lumber?
No, but we do have some questions.
All right, what?
Have you seen anything odd around lately?
He kind of looks you guys up and down and says, "Not until recently."
Other than
All right,
us.
another sense motive check.
You can tell he's not really interested in conversation. He's more business oriented, but he's not being deceptive.
What am I rolling, by the way?
That was an 18. You rolled
Okay,
total.
so I'm doing. All right, so I'm not doing bad.
No, yeah, you're rolling pretty good. You're not rolling. You're not getting terrible rolls here.
Okay. Well, have you seen any strange birds around?
We live in an area full of mutated creatures. You usually see something strange.
I mean,
fair.
Okay.
Well, we should, I guess, head on.
And if you're ever interested in lumber, feel free to stop by.
Keep that in mind, sir.
Alright, where are you going now?
Where's that stonemason family located at?
They're on the western side of Badwater. And Badwater is to... where was that at? Badwater was to the south.
Okay. I guess that's where we're going next.
Alright.
Yep. Gotta meet the Bardleys.
Alright, so, so you approach, the, Bardley's homestead. You can see that, they have a workshop area set up outside for, working stone and sleds and various beasts of burden for transporting, large weights around. You see smoke coming out of the chimney as it looks like they're probably preparing their evening meal. What do you do?
Well, we approach, knock on the door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and a few moments pass, and you see a middle-aged, no, not middle-aged, but woman in her 40s. Open up the door. Actually no. Okay, yeah, middle-aged woman opened the door. Yes. What can I do for you?
Hi. Good evening. How are you today?
I'm good, I suppose. Is there some reason why you're interrupting us?
I apologize for the intrusion. As you can see, we're, not from the area, and we have been warned about some creatures around the swamp area, and we were wondering if you had seen anything unusual in the area. One of the farmers up in town was recently killed from, we suspect, a creature out of the swamp, so we're looking into it.
Oh, dear. All right, come in. So
Thank you very much.
The house is it's a fairly nice home. It's made of stone and wood. Kind of very rustic, but also very well made. My name's Emina, by the way.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Nim.
So you said that some strange animals have been around?
Yeah, I don't know if you know him, but a farmer, Davik, was found dead today. He was killed by a Yugoi, and we think the creature may have come up from down here. So we're looking into it.
Oh, old Javik? Really?
Yeah.
That old coot. I guess his antics finally caught up with him. That's a shame to hear. Well, there's all sorts of strange creatures. You know, the waters here have strange effects on animals. Some of the young ones in their youth will dare themselves to drink it. I don't know if you know Ashworth.
We've met him.
Ah, have you ever heard his nickname?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we call him Red Fang, although he's come to accept us, but usually only allows his friends to call him that. But when he was younger, he drank some of the waters around here, and it permanently stained his teeth red. But he's had a rough life, and we suspect that water may have done more to him than just turned his teeth red.
This will require further investigation.
While you're there talking, a little 9-year-old boy wanders up to let's see here. Shit, I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank on people all of a sudden here? Wanders up to Ivan. He goes, you want to see my treasure?
Iron back.
Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I'm a little distracted at the moment. Treasure? What treasure is this?
This is Ivan talking?
Oh boy, Ivan. Guys, I am so sorry I've been kind of out of it. So treasure. You want treasure. To show us your treasure.
Yeah, he opens up, he has his hands cupped, and he opens it up to show this brass-looking conical disc. It's got a loop of leather tied to it, going through a hole punch through the center.
Very interesting.
Give me a knowledge local check. No, I want Ivan to give me knowledge local. Do you have knowledge local, Ivan?
No.
Okay.
I'm a shaman.
Okay. So
Wow.
I see Delaro rolled it, and Delaro, you glance over at this little boy and what he's showing Ivan, and you recognize this. It's a musical instrument. Roba does not recognize it. You recognize this as a finger symbol. Blanc recognizes it.
Finger symbol, like the little things
Yeah.
they use in some Indian music where it's a.
It's not used in just Indian music, but it's a common instrument that you'll often have them paired between forefinger and thumb and clack them together.
You
Yeah,
seriously
I know what you-
finger symbol before Zagrade?
No, I know what. I just want to make sure because I've seen them before. It's just that I didn't know that's what they were called. Oh, they're called zills.
It is very nice treasure.
Why do you have a pair of zills?
Right, he only has one of them.
Well, why does he have one?
Oh.
Where'd
I
Young
found
child,
it.
where did you find this?
I found it partially buried in the mud near the lake.
Very interesting.
Now, give me, someone give me a wisdom check.
The wisdom character is giving the wisdom check.
I gotta do the wisdom check. That's just what it is, right?
Ivan, you recall seeing some of the female Varisians in the camp using these instruments.
Very interesting.
And Delora rolled a fucking nat 20. What the fuck?
Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. You recognize that this is a device often used by Varisians.
What about Delaro?
Ugg got a 1.
It's awesome.
You're all
Stare.
nat 1 with no bonus.
Ugg just stares into the distance, and you just see
It's-
some drip down his
No.
mouth.
It's magical. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever saw. It's circular.
And Delaro?
Delaware got a 23, so. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, Delaware recognizes it as an instrument used by Varisians commonly.
All right, huh? Varisians you normally use these as part of their dance performances. I think our friends were not being as honest to us as I thought they were. But we will confront them later about that. I feel like we must investigate the lake.
I think
Can
this
you
can
show
go in the end
us
of my act. As a
Young,
pummel.
I'll ask his mother. Would you mind if your son shows us where he found his treasure at? We'll keep him safe and return him immediately after we're done.
I prefer you didn't.
Well, okay, child. Can you point us in which area of the lake did you find this?
He kind of gives a rough gesture where he found it.
What is that? To the lake.
Aside from that, have you seen anything? And I'm talking to the woman, of course. Aside from what he found, has there been any unusual activity that you've noticed?
No, can't say I have. Not many people come out here to Badwater for obvious reasons.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. And it might be a good idea to take some extra security precautions for the next couple of nights, just in case. While we try to get this sorted out.
Get what sorted out?
The creature that came up and attacked the farmer, if there's more of them down here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we try to keep our
last
door
thing you want
barred.
is a bunch of them rampaging.
The Rangers usually keep things pretty good. The Banner, what was the name of the organization? Banner of the Stag usually keep things pretty handled around here.
All right. Well, again, thank you for your time. And Nim will politely excuse himself. Unless anybody can think of anything else to ask, we'll go look at the area where the kid generally directed.
All right.
Let's go, I guess.
To the lake. To the lake. To the lake. To the lake. 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 To the lake. Lake. To the lake. Lake. Lake.
If we can't find it, I think we need to go back to get the. So.
And we can confront them with the fact that they didn't tell us the honest truth.
That's gonna be fun.
It is.
I mean, we didn't ask them whether or not they went down to the lake.
We didn't.
So they didn't lie to us.
Badwater Springs drain into a wide ravine at the base of the brow, forming a deep, narrow lake surrounded by jumbled rock and piloted by bizarrely mutated gars and turtles. Long Bitter Lake is shunned by most residents of Iadenveigh, who believe that inhaling the air near the lake carries the same mutating taint as drinking its water. Long Bitter Lake drains into a gap in the Elkhorn Wall, but this gap is really used even by smugglers or criminals, as it is the domain of a 3-headed giant snapping turtle called Rock Shell Snipper.
We must eat this turtle. I'm kidding, of course. This ain't Iggy and Ziggy. Because they would totally eat that fucking turtle.
You would not do it.
Well,
Go and give me perception checks.
Better not get addicted to this bullshit in him.
Alright, so you guys take a look around the area, and you don't really notice anything peculiar here.
Nim will, of course, scan casually with detect magic as he goes.
Mm-hmm. Nothing is pinging.
It's magic. It's like a magical metal detector.
And of course, it takes time to comb the area with your detect magic because of its range.
Yeah, it's just 60 feet, so... Walking around, head on a swivel, and I want to make sure to look as far into the lake itself as I can, or the water, without actually venturing into the water.
So, all right. So, what are you guys going to do now?
No clue.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm tired.
Well, our options are to camp here and stake the area out for a while to see if somebody shows up tomorrow, or to return back to the inn for the night, and go talk to the Versines in the morning and return here in the afternoon.
And hope whatever snapping turtle is around here doesn't try to murder us in our sleep.
We should also
We should
update
camp here.
the one fellow on what we found so far, which is not much, to be fair.
Camp here. That's what I say.
Yeah, I can go with camping.
I mean, you guys do have that new fancy mantle to use, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys want to camp here?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we try to find a spot to camp where the fire isn't going to be super obvious?
Yeah. Give me survival checks.
Okay.
Somebody better than Nim, hopefully.
Yeah, someone clearly better than them. Ivan, you find a nice patch of ground that's flat, free of lots of brush. It's, it looks fairly comfortable. It's dry, so you can use that to set up your camp.
Our watch order is going to have two purposes, not just to safeguard our camp, but to keep an ear out for, and possibly an eye out for anybody creeping around at night.
All right. How much time do we have before nightfall?
It's getting it's after dusk at this point, so the time you spend wandering around, talking to people, searching bad water, it's getting kind of late in the day.
All right.
And the time it's taking you to find a campsite.
Okay.
And then we'll. I suggest 4 camp watches, and then we'll be on the second one when it's dark.
Okay.
I will. Of course, I will pull out some bear traps and throw those down. So
I feel like that's going to cause more problems than it will solve.
not for me. I can see the dark. But anyway,
Don't go.
The kid
I'm more
doesn't.
talking about people we don't want getting hurt with bear traps getting hurt with bear traps.
Yeah, just be careful when you go off in the middle of the night to make water.
yep, that's
You
right.
already know the kid comes.
Don't
down
go out of the
here.
campsite.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So we'll pick this up next time. All right.
but
Right.
just to let you know, there I have 4 of them, so I'm gonna place them out outside of our campsite, of course, but close by. So if
All right.
anything else tries to-
I will make a map
All right, perfect.
so you can place those down where you would like.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
And I will dish out your XP momentarily.
All
Okay.
right.
And as for everyone else, thank you for joining us tonight for this session of sorry, not Rise. Iron Gods. Be sure to join us next time. Good night.